The top stories: the diplomat urges Ethiopians to bolster unity in the face of foreign meddling. Pakistani ambassador to Ethiopia says Ethiopia is a sovereign, independent, founding member of the UN with all rights and international obligations. Talking to ETV here today, he said this ancient nation should be left alone to handle its problems by itself. The ambassador reaffirmed his government's commitment to stand by Ethiopia in this just cause. Kazaun Chane has this report.
Pakistani ambassador to Ethiopia Shahzad Abbas, his government would never accept undue interference in the domestic affairs of Ethiopia, and expressed his firm belief in Ethiopia's capacity to solve its problems through its initiative as a sovereign country.
All sovereign nations, developed or developing, both have been facing various types of pressures from inside and outside. So these two issues, one is the ethnic issue of your country, which needs to be reviewed from another angle. And I think that the constitution of Ethiopia, although gives ample opportunity to each federating unit to work according to their own aspirations, but the territorial integrity is the fundamental question. So if anybody is going for the separation, then he has to follow the constitution. Or if you want that the people should come together, I think that is the best way out.
The ambassador reaffirmed that Pakistani will always stand in support of Ethiopia's solidarity for peace, stability, security, and territorial integrity and development, but noted that Ethiopians do not have a tradition of bowing to foreign forces, and history is a witness to this fact.
I believe that sovereignty is the most endeared question to any independent nation. Ethiopia is proud of its independence, is proud of its history. It has never been colonized by any colonizer in the world. So I would say that sovereignty and territorial integrity are the two questions which are most important. And no country, and especially a country like Ethiopia, would sacrifice its independence. So all pressures which are coming from here and there are just pressures in air. I believe that the resilience and the force in the Ethiopian people would not accept it. So you should proud of your tradition, you should proud of your culture and heritage, that your country has never been succumbed to such pressures. And I hope that all these pressures which are mounting up against Ethiopian question of Ethiopian sovereignty would not be entertained by the people of Ethiopia.
He further underscored the freedom of Africans should be respected, that they can solve problems in Africa by themselves, appreciating Ethiopia's move for an everlasting peace process led by the AU.
And the African Union, under the leadership of former Nigerian President Obasanjo, has been working quite along. And I heard that today the meeting is going on in South Africa. So I hope with this flexible timetable and format and location, the government of Ethiopia, with its adversaries in this particular issue, would be able to find out a compromised solution where the life and property of the Ethiopian people would be protected.